Today, Dundalk TV is with Wayne Sloboda. We're talking about the proposed sale of the North Point Government Center. What would you like to share with us, Wayne?
Well, many things, from being a Dundalk resident for almost 65 years now, and being able to watch my fireworks on the 4th of July at the Government Center since I was a kid. These things are important to me. I mean, Parkland is Parkland. The school was a school, is now a government center, and provides a very vital thing for the community of Dundalk. Many thousands of people use that for recreation and all sorts of activities weekly. And it's really a shame that the county executive does not see or understand what he is doing to the Dundalk community.
It's actually a lifeline to the community, from infants to seniors, and we don't need less of what is at the North Point Government Center. We need more. Now, you were talking about, prior to starting the interview, a little bit about the elected officials and what's going on now compared to what happened in the primary. Would you like to share a little bit of your thoughts on that?
Well, was very much, it's a strange sort of situation. To have grown up a Democrat in Dundalk was what everybody was. To have the Democratic Party sell us out over such things as the North Point Government Center has made people wake up and re-elect a new delegation and or county council, which all ran on the premise that the sale of the North Point Government Center was a bad thing. And as we progress through this, we now get cold shoulders. I won't say totally left out, but it's not like they want to be at the forefront anymore. It's like they want to be behind the Army instead of in front of the Army.
I haven't seen anything happen. I saw Robin Grammer send something. Other than that, I haven't seen anything from anybody. Just a lot of lip service going on behind the scenes. I haven't seen anybody in the media. I haven't seen anybody out front. So basically what I'm saying is I haven't seen anything other than from Robin Grammer.
And to my knowledge, that's what I've seen too. I have had conversations with the senator and also the councilman, and they sort of say the same party line in the sense that because there's litigation going on that they can't be involved. I would ask to see the law that says they can't be involved, as they are our elected officials. They're not appointed, they are elected, and we voted for them. So I ask for them to show me in particular, and or all of Dundalk, where the law says that they cannot be involved because there is litigation.
And Todd Crandall's been saying this, from what I understand. I haven't spoken to him personally. I don't think Todd wants to speak to me, so I'm not even wasting my time getting in touch with him. But the fact of the matter is what I'm hearing from very reliable sources is that he has said that a lawyer in the county is advising him he shouldn't do that. If that is the case, he's being advised that, I say go find another lawyer, because you need to find better representation than that. If you're taking information from a county lawyer, someone that was more than likely appointed by Kevin Kamenetz, I believe he's getting bad information. And even if that is the fact, he needs to stand up for the people no matter what, because that's what he's elected to do. What are your feelings about my opinion?
And again, it's almost my opinion. I mean, I look at it from the point of view, if in fact there is an article and code in the county law books or county codes that says he can't do that, they should be able to produce that so that we at least know that's factual. That being said, that makes him an employee of Kevin Kamenetz, not an elected official of Dundalk. And as an elected official of Dundalk, the majority of people should speak with a voice that he hears and listens to and responds to.
Now, Wayne, there's been rumors that are going around that we're not able to substantiate at this point in time, that they're going to close the ball fields on July 1st over at the North Point Government Center, and also they are going to try to fast track the building and also changing the fields around in early July, maybe the 6th or 7th is what we're hearing. How does that make you feel, especially when there's court litigation going on at this point in time?
It's got me very upset to the point that everybody that I'm speaking to, I'm asking to come out. And as soon as we know for sure the groundbreaking date, to stand up and protest. And if need be, we will be arrested to show that we stand against this. This is a waste of taxpayers' money. And Kevin Kamenetz wants to take it away. For whatever purpose, we can't find that is any betterment to the community of Dundalk.
We flat out don't want it, and actually have over 7,000 signatures in opposition to the sale of the North Point Government Center. And I'm also worried that they're going to move right on down to the school and take that over and just make that whole area a development for the for stores. We also hear that Merit Baptist Church is having pressure put on them. And I've heard it from many people that they would like to see an investigation into what is happening in the county. So would you like to elaborate on that?
Well, again, I don't have every fact, but what I've been told by the preacher at the church, it sure sounds very wrong to me. And I would love to see an investigation done of the corruptness that has gone on. And I'm not blaming our elected officials now, but they sort of seem to have come off the spearhead of this fight like they're afraid of something.
Well, we both spoke to the pastor at the same time. What did he share with you? What do you recall that him sharing with you that was upsetting about the way the county was treating him and his parish?
Well, the way I heard it, and again, it's what I heard, but it was when the former councilman was in charge, found out that they were opposed to the sale of the government center, that inspectors were sent into his building and had him written up to tear all the walls out of the church so they could have their wiring inspected, and then tried to put a for sale sign on his property. Now, I didn't see this, I can't testify to that, only what I heard, but that's how I heard it.
But he also said that he has this documented as well, because I was standing right there when he told you that, and that's my recollection as well.
And I agree. I haven't seen the documentation, but that's what he said, yes.
Well, the unfortunate part of it is all Dundalkians are going to lose on this. We're going to lose millions of dollars. Also, people need to understand that this is an unprecedented sale. If this does happen, that they could go to Water's Edge, they could go to Fort Howard, they could go to any park in the county and put it up for sale. So not only is it a local issue, but all of Baltimore County should be upset. This is to fight and stop the county executive from doing what he's due. Will cost thousands of dollars. To let him do what he's wants to do, it will cost millions. So it's good to stand up and fight with Dundalk United right now. Any last thoughts?
Well, the big thought is there's a number of things going on over there that if people are aware that there's an 800 megahertz radio tower built on the property that's protected by the North Point precinct, which is right next door right now. The proposed plans would have it be in the middle of the shopping center called Merit Manor. With what's going on in our country today with homegrown terrorists and the things that can happen, if this radio tower gets taken out, that's the whole communications for Baltimore County on the east side of the county. That's fire, that's police, that's sanitation, that's water and sewer, it's the nurses, it's everything that is dealt with by radio in Baltimore County would lose their ability to communicate if that tower is taken out. And no concern from the county about this has been shown. We've raised the question, and they say, well, we'll put a fence around it.
Well, we also enjoy having the police here, and that adds the security right there while they're right there. So
that's exactly
moving the police station is foolish to do. And I'm very upset about the fact that what is going to be taken away from the kids of today when they need structured organizations, talking about the rec programs, what will happen to them, how they could slip through the cracks, wind up having troubled lives. The sports is very important to the kids, and just and what it'll do to future generations if this is taken away. We have many closed stores in the area, 160 that I've heard of, and been around to see quite a few of them. We don't need more businesses. Actually, we need more of what the government center has offered our community.
Exactly, and to what most people that live in Dundalk don't know or aren't aware of is if in fact the new Merritt Manor is built, they're going to put another stoplight right at the Texas Roadhouse on Merritt Boulevard. Just what Dundalk needs, another stoplight. On top of that, we will no longer have a place to see our fireworks. Just all kind of things are going to be wrong about this. And then all the kids and adults that use this facility, from the course of the Chesapeake, the Sweet Adelines, the Sky's the Limit, wrestling, soccer, football, baseball, you name it that goes on there. The place is in use 7 days a week, at least 325 days a year, probably more. But it's just so absurd that our county executive thinks nobody in Dundalk cares about this, so he can do what he pleases.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you not only for doing the interview, but also all the work that you've done with Dundalk United to stop the sale of the North Point Government Center.
Thank you.